Wait, what?
I just rolled for strength.
If you are proficient in acrobatics or athletics, you can also add those in as well as bonuses.
Wait, what are you rolling for, guy?
I just
Strength or
rolled for
dex?
strength.
Okay, well... So who's doing strength? Both you and Ralph, then?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like Guy rolled a 19. Stormwolf, you rolled a 5.
Well,
what
if you
what
add...
are your bonuses and stuff? Do you have any
For
bonuses
dex...
at all?
For, +2 for, dex.
Okay, well, you need to make sure you add that into your roll next time, please.
I thought I was going to do... I didn't know if somebody else was going to do the strength, so I was going to go with strength.
It's no problem. I see that you guys have enough. You guys have 3 out of 5, which is what it required. And like I said, this is not a this is not a full blown skill check and skill challenge. I do have some of those written up for 5e, but not right now. But you guys will have to endure some of those later. So you guys get the Silverclaw. As the dragon makes it pass, you guys fire the ballist, and it strikes the dragon. It does not kill the dragon, but it does seem to fend the dragon off. You do see the dragon fly off, and the dragon disappears.
Reload.
Yep.
Reload.
Yeah, he's
Reload
coming back
it.
with a boulder. I'm kidding, yeah.
Baller. And the dragon pretty much flies off in this direction and actually goes out of everyone's dark vision and whatnot.
I still call for reload.
Sure, you can get that thing reloaded. Nice
And
shot. That was a nice
I
shot.
shout to
3 out of 5. That's all I
everybody to
require,
reload your
guys.
ballistas and get everything ready for another pass,
3 out of 5. That's all I require.
just in case.
So we'll go ahead and reload the ballista on the west wall rather, as well.
I thought this one was destroyed on the west wall.
No, not Frightful Presence, Link. They've already been affected by it.
Now
so.
the blue dot down at the to the south is this. I thought was the destroyed one, Dave.
Yes, the west rampart, west wall has damage from the boulder and also from a breath attack. And the north wall, the dragon was swooping in to attack the north wall, just as you guys let go of the ballist, fired the ballist, and actually struck the dragon with it, and the dragon flew off. And this ballista bolt was actually sticking out of the dragon. Now, also the southern wall down here, yes, where the blue is, that has also been damaged. So yeah, there's a wounded being tended to. There's now that the dragon is gone, this is you guys actually get the ballista reloaded again, but after a minute or so waiting, and you're pointing that thing towards the direction of where the dragon disappeared, it does not come back, and the alarm bell stops. And now, several of the priests are starting to come out of the tower, starting to tend to the wounded as well.
Okay.
How'd you like that little ballista? Sort of improvisation on mechanics.
I'm glad I rolled a 10. That's all I'm saying.
That was scary, man.
Yep.
Because it was like 2-2 and then the roll, and I was like, oh boy. Because if you guys would have missed that, you guys would have taken a dragon breath, and an adult blue dragon does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then we all died.
Yay!
Pretty much everybody would have probably been electrified.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't even want to know how much damage it would do.
No,
to be honest.
12d10.
No, I don't want to. I didn't want to know.
But see, if you would have made a DC 19 Dex saving throw, you would have only taken half.
Oh, brilliant! Should have been
still
only
ended
dead
up-
three
That would have
times
done my
over.
peach quite well anyway.
Okay, so it looks like the dragon is gone. It's now close to 1 o'clock in the morning. So you guys are starting to become pretty exhausted by this point.
Yeah.
Now, Greenhill, he does call you up top to the rampart, so you guys basically move over to the western side. The western wall is still stable enough to hold, soldiers and everything. So as you guys are basically walking over to the western wall, you can see that there is a massive incursion. Well, there's actually a massive gathering of both kobolds, giant lizards, cultists, these hired mercenaries that they have, these guards, and they're not trying to get into the keep, but they are gathered outside. And you can see at one focal point, Greenhill points to what possibly could be their leader. And their leader, let's see. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. You can actually see a humanoid, someone that is in purple robes. There's probably, you can count up to 12 guards around this person. And this person is, kind of, it appears to be a female as well. And this female is kind of pointing things out, and, people are scurrying over to this point, over to that point, kind of spreading out. And this is, Greenhill thinks that this is probably the person that is orchestrating this attack. Probably not the dragon. And then this person basically leaves the area and goes back up into the town.
Is that female?
Female, yes. And this is probably 80 yards or so from the keep.
This could
50, 80
possibly be
yards.
this Resmere.
Possibly. And also a lot of the cultists and also a lot of the kobolds, they actually do fall back. But there is still quite a few outside of the keep. So it doesn't, Greenhill says it does not look like it would be a good time to do a frontal assault outside of the keep.
Was it almost like they were going to do a push because of the dragon attack, and now that the dragon's been pushed back, they're kind of decided.
That's what it seems. Yeah, that's exactly what it seems.
Right.
So getting the dragon out of there, that was definitely a good thing. That's for sure.
Dave, before the woman leaves and I see her, I give her a dragon's roar. Kind of like a challenging dragon's roar.
Okay. She does not hear you because of all of the sounds and everything around. The screaming of the kobolds and the other dragonkin out there. She just kind of walks off, and she doesn't even notice you doing that. And I know you probably scream to the top of your voice, but several of the other kobolds, they do look behind and give you the thumb off of the tooth or whatever the kobolds would do. But other than that, the female in the purple robe, yeah, pretty much. The female in the purple robe did not hear you as she was walking away.
We'll keep an eye on her, see where she holds up.
Okay.
I guess we asked the Governor Nighthill what the next move is.
Well, just before, as you were walking over, one of his guards came over to him, and unfortunately, my friends, my guards have spotted a new threat. It seems that the raiders are trying to set fire to the town's mill. If it burns, we will lose our stockpile of flour, and we will not be able to grind more for months. I'm trying to assemble enough defenders from here in the keep to defend it through the rest of the night, but that's going to take me a little bit of time. You'd do us a great service if you could get to the mill quickly and drive away the raiders before they can set it aflame. You'll need to defend it until our force arrives to take it over, and he tells you that it should not be more than maybe 15 minutes before he'll be able to get his surge of guards to the mill. Now I'm going to put you guys back on the map.
Dave, how many troops does this town have?
There's probably within the keep now. There's probably 40 guards or so. Most of them have actually gotten back into the keep, so there's probably 40, and that includes wounded as well. So able-bodied, there's probably about 25 or so, 30 tops, and some of them are wounded, though not that bad. But there are probably at least 10 to 12 that are actually inside the stockade area, up on tables. You've seen actually some makeshift grotesque surgeries of limbs being amputated as well. So there's probably 12 that are pretty heavily damaged. Some of them may not make it. There's also several corpses of guards as well. So it's been a pretty hellacious night, man. I mean, it's a siege, and this is what would happen in a siege on a town. This is just nonstop. There's no time for rest. If you rest, you die. I mean, that's just the way it would be in a siege. You know what I mean?
Did you say hellacious?
I said hellacious.
You're my new best friend, Dave.
Why? Oh, am I? Nice. You like the word
I
hellacious?
love that word.
Oh, me too. I used to use it all the time when I was a kid. Dude, that was totally hellacious. It was like totally hellacious.
that's
no
so
rest
great.
for the weary.
Okay, so whereabouts in the town is the mill?
So I'm gonna move you guys back over to the other side of the map, and like I said, it's past 1 o'clock in the morning now when all this has gone down. You know, it's pretty much and you guessed it right, Rock. The guards the force outside was waiting for that wall to come down, because that's where they were all gathered, on that western wall again. Okay, so you can see here, you guys are here at the keep. Now you see that you can see from the wall of the keep where you're at now, and from several scouts have gotten back. This is the mill in the lower left-hand corner. You've actually seen this mill. You've already been by the mill once. You know that it does have a wheel, a water wheel that does move with the flow of the river, and you can see that there is a lot of smoke over in that area, and you can see several spots of flame as well. Doesn't look like the actual building's on fire, but Greenhill is just really they cannot afford to lose this flour. If they lose these supplies, then it's lights out for Greenest. Although it's almost lights out as it is, but with all of this stuff happening at one time, everything is subject to change on priority, and this is definitely a priority. So, but there you guys go. He is, and he thanks you for everything that you've done for Greenest. And he will definitely make this up to you.
Okay, are we going out our little tunnel again?
You just earthed that thing back up, man.
Well, what does the front gate look like? How many enemies there?
The front gate, there's probably a couple dozen at least out there. Though
Okay,
not as
to
much.
the tunnel it is.
Love that.
That made that decision pretty easy.
That's so good.
A bunch of archers take out some of those bastard kobolds.
All right,
That
so
would probably waste time.
I'm going to give you guys two choices. Do you guys want to continue on with this, or do you want to level up your characters? Because you guys are now going to be level 2. Do you guys want to level up your characters real quick and continue, or do you want to wait till the end of the night? I'm going to let you guys make that decision.
If we level up, is that considered a full rest?
Well, I'll tell you
try.
what. No, but actually no. Let's just wait till the end of the game. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do. So, no, you guys are definitely going to level up by the end of the night. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this mill done. So.
Okay, so.
So yeah, that was a bad suggestion on my part. Sorry about that.
Well,
No worries.
Out the tunnel, boys.
yeah, and we'll just basically head for the cover. and work our way through the woods?
Yes.
Misty agrees.
Being stealthy, sneaky, and follow the
Let's move
route.
this.
Follow the. Yeah.
Let's follow the patch of timber down to the oxbow, and we'll use the houses for cover
Follow the yellow brick road.
as we sneak along to the west. How's that?
You sure you want to be out in the open rather than in the woods?
I'd say stick to the woods.
I like the
Right.
woods.
And then at least from the woods we can get close enough to have a look and see what the situation is.
Nice, Rickadon. Don't tell my mom I use my debit card. I love it.
See what we're talking
I
about.
won't say
how
a
many-
word.
How many enemies we're talking about there, and what kind of strength they've got and stuff. I think the woods will just give us more cover than the houses will.
Yeah, everybody give me perception rolls as well, real quick. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the windy stream. Wisdom plus perception bonus if you guys got it. Nice, Kadojo. Top notch.
I'm just tired. My character's just tired.
Both Storm and Mystaria, you and Ralthorn, you notice this has been a pretty quick, quiet trip. It takes you just maybe several minutes to get over to the actual mill itself. Now, the one thing about this, you don't notice that you don't notice any kobolds, even to the north, as you're on the very southern edge of Greenest. You don't notice a whole lot of kobolds. You don't really notice any kobolds or cultists around. However, when you do start to get closer to the mill, you can see that there are several spotches of fire. Looks like bags of grain, piles of hay that are set on fire. And you actually see a number of cultists and kobolds that are around this mill. Now, whenever you guys get closer, you guys take advantage of the cover and all of that, and you are to the south of the mill. And when you get up to the mill, you are in full cover. You are behind another tree/shrub line, and you have total concealment, and they cannot see you. So I'm going to switch you to a new map, another new map, and this is what you guys see. Alright, so as you guys can see here, there is the mill, which you've already seen. You can also see that there is 4 fires, quite a bit of smoke, and you can see that there are cultists and guards. And as you guys are starting to come up, about a half dozen kobolds actually leave the site, and they go across the river. They basically swim across the small little stream. So it's basically just there's 8 guards, there's 4 cultists, and 4 of these hired mercenaries that they have.
Shoot, guys, the kobolds were the easy ones.
Wait a second, Dave. I only see 7 on the map.
Okay, then there's 7. There's 3 guards and 4 cultists. Sorry about that. I took one off. My bad.
Okay.
Good eyes.
Screw me up here. So, how about this? We have the dwarf, the bard, and the rogue take the ones on the left. I'll take Mistiv and take on the ones on the right. How's that sound?
It's
like a
Misty.
plan.
Sorry, Misty.
Yeah, and you guys can see your tokens here at the bottom of the map. One square is still 5 feet, and even though you guys are right on the edge of that bush, that's just where the map starts. But you guys are literally on the other side of that. These bushes are you can move through them. It's not going to cost you any type of extra movement to get through these bushes. So you guys can
Move places.
strategize this out real quick and make your move. But you will definitely get advantage on this as well because they're not expecting you. It looks like they're basically just throwing more hay onto the fire. Several of them walk in. They walk back out with like another bag of flour, and they throw it onto the fire, and then it fires up and stuff like that.
Okay, when you see me move, you guys make your actions or do whatever you want. When you see me bursting out of the forest, that'll be the signal.
You guys also notice that this is an actual pretty simple, it's almost like a rectangular type of barn. It's pretty much about 60 feet and about 30 feet wide, 40 feet wide. And that's it. That's pretty much it. There's a double door in the front, which you can't see because of the overhang. And there's plenty of windows around the place. You don't see any movement inside the building, but you can actually see that there is candlelight coming through the windows. But you see no activity inside.
I kind of usher the rogue and the bard over. Can I say?
So what do you guys think?
Can you guys take the mercenary and the cultist behind the fire? I'm going to head straight for the other cultist.
Sounds
And
good.
take
Well, wait, which cultist are you referring to?
the one in the red robes.
So
Behind
you're
the fire.
going.
This is
So
going to
you're
be
going
pretty
for this
challenging
part
for him, y'all. This is
No,
gonna be
I'm
pretty
going for the
challenging.
cultist. In the brown, I was asking if you guys can pepper
Oh, okay.
arrows and crossbows the other two guys that are closest to us.
Radio.
If I can take this cultist out in one, then I can engage the other mercenary.
You got a rage? Oh wait, you're out of rage. I'm sorry.
No,
I
No.
was just
no,
trolling
because this is the never-ending day of combats.
you. But doesn't that make it a little bit more realistic though?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly.
if I had, I maybe wouldn't have used my rage in the first 6 kobolds we came across.
Yeah!
Yeah, right.
If I knew this shit was going to happen, it'd be like, do you know what? I think I'll save it.
I love it.
We've
I would
had a
say that-
short enough rest that I have my singular spell.
Can I make a
So-
suggestion to Ruroc about strategy?
Yep.
Ruroc, if you get to this square right here, I have extra advantage on all of them.
Hey, did you hear this joke about the priest? And so you hear these guys over here talking, and
And he's just
they just kind of switch places.
Oh my god, if they all group up, I can burn them. I can
that
burn
does
them
mean
all.
if you don't kill them though, I'm going to end up taking multiple attacks.
I'm going to have an attack with advantage and my normal plus an extra 1d6.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
so
yeah,
what are you guys
fine.
doing? You guys are going to go ahead and take advantage of the advantageous position that you have. Wolfif
Yep.
War, thank you very much
Yeah, I
for the
think I'm
follow,
gonna.
Wolf.
I think
Welcome
we're
to
going to
the
basically do the last time when we ranged and first for
Shouldn't you?
prize kind of attacks.
Okay, so I want you guys to go ahead and roll initiative for me, you 5 only, and we'll put you in the tracker, and that's the order that you guys can go.
Shouldn't Misty be over by Kodojo?
God, why do my initiative rolls always suck?
Rock.
There's gotta be something wrong with the macro.
You don't want. Wait,
'Cause-
where do you want me?
Because you're there to cherry pick all the
You're
kills.
supposed to be with Kodojo.
Oh, I thought I was gonna AoE them. Okay.
All right, so one more. We need one more. It looks like Mist. You need to throw one up in the tracker.
I mean, I can AoE if you guys want me to.
All right, so Rudrock, you are up first. Rudrock.
Okay, I'm going to take a javelin and I'm going to aim for. I'm actually going to aim for the mercenary that's closest to us.
Okay. Oh, the guard, the mercenary, go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
With javelin.
Okay. As you do your battle cry, huh? Your dwarven battle cry.
Battle whisper.
Battle whisperer. The battle whisperer. We need to get you a TV show.
An 18.
An 18. The javelin sticks right into the back of the guard.
Excellent.
There's 11 hit points.
4 damage.
All right. All right. So you've gotten his attention.
Welcome.
Now, Misty, you're up now.
$15-foot cone. If I start it there, will it hit all 3 of them?
What are you wanting to cast?
Burning Hand.
Burning Hands is 15 feet from you, so it would. Here, let me get out my cone real quick. This is basically where Burning Hands is going to work from.
Can I has control? I figured I'd move and then cast. Is there a way to get all 3 of them?
Well, you have one action. You can either move or you can cast. So Burning Hands isn't going to hit them
we're
right
surprise
there.
round?
Yep, because you guys are in surprise round. So I'm giving you 1 free action, and your Burning Hands will not hit anyone from there.
Okay, then I'll just cast my normal spell.
Okay. Which one is that? Fireball,
Casting all
motherfucker!
night.
You use Firebolt, right? Or is it Force Bolt or something like that?
Eldritch Blast.
That's it, Eldritch Blast. That's a force damage, I think, right?
Force.
Okay. And you're going to attack what target?
I don't know why they put me over here, so I'm assuming they want me to take out one of the further guys.
Yes.
Okay. Cultists have that many hit points. A 9 versus armor class is a miss. So a bolt of force zings right past him, and he turns around and he sees you standing there over the brush. Sissingai, you're up.
Aren't we attacking with advantage because it's a surprise?
Oh yeah, that's right. You get advantage as well, Mysteria. My bad. Thank you for bringing that up. So yes, you get advantage. Sorry about that. Roll it again there, Mist. Hopefully you'll... Oh, zoinks! Alright, so Guy, go ahead and roll one more for advantage. Oh, you already did. It was, and you're... Oof.
I already did, but my modifier is an additional 5.
Okay, so that would be a 14 on armor class, and who are you attacking, guys? I need to know who you're attacking, guys.
Okay, I'm attacking the same guy that has the javelin sticking out of him.
Okay, the pincushion, absolutely. That is a hit on the guard. What is it? What did you roll?